afar, while also this lens is crazy. Hello, hi. Okay, sure.
Can I get a picture with you, please?
Sure.
I love you. Oh my God. My boyfriend is never gonna believe it.
We're late to Ro Khanna.
Sorry, go.
It's all good. Hi. Nice to see you again. Well, I'm saying that it's funny how tight the fucking lens is. Okay. Oh shit, look, it's Jordan Klepper. Look. Oop. What's good? Where are we? Oh.
Bye.
Okay, gate 3 is right over here. Actually, no.
Yes.
Sorry.
I need a picture with you because my boyfriend is your biggest fan.
Okay. All right.
Right here.
What's going on? Are we good?
We'll take 1 second, and then we're gonna go to gate 3
Okay.
right there.
Yeah, let's do it quick. Sorry, we're rushing somewhere right now, but
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
you are tall as hell, my man.
No, I appreciate it.
All right, we're running? Okay, we're running. Oh, God. Panic. Sorry.
You don't mind if we and I will.
From my small town, they got killed.
So we've been told that lower level club
All right.
on top of the
Pass for you.
so on lower it's about
So what's happening at this level?
There are lots of different press opportunities happening up here.
Uh-huh.
Different studio spaces, interviews.
Okay.
He just walked in there.
What's there? Going to Studio 24.
Damn, these levels are way doper, bro. They got closed boxes. Yeah. Yeah, is that fine? What's going on? Oh, wow, you guys have a... Hello.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. Do we go in there?
Hi there.
What's happening over here? You guys have your own...
Yeah, so we have 2 studios. We have this one in here, and then we've also got the balcony out.
Damn. I mean, we have our own record. Are you guys recording on your own as well or something?
Yeah, you're welcome to use your own equipment. We all like
Oh.
she's managing, so
Hi.
Hello. I'm confused. How does this work? This is crazy.
So we can just roll in here, or you can do a walk and talk.
Just
like-
post up right here if you guys want to sit. I got a mic for him.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's
Wait, how much do I... So, first of all, sorry for being late.
No, not at
We
all.
had a... Oh, yeah, here. Do you mind if you could just put this on
Okay.
your chest? It's a magnet on the other side.
It's not gonna like record my conversation for life.
No, unless you forget it, which I have. And then I go to the bathroom, and then, you know, the stream is picking up me pissing, which is not great. Ro Khanna, everybody, we got 50,000 people watching.
You always have
excited.
a lot of people watching.
Well, you know, not always, but sometimes. So, thank you for doing this. How long do we have?
We got time.
Okay. Because it's funny, because my manager, who is not like invested in politics at all, doesn't really know anything, was kind of like, I guess, telling everybody that that asked like to do interviews, you'd be like, oh yeah, they're going to talk about fiscal policy, they're going to talk about foreign policy, because he doesn't really know anything about politics. But you know, is there anything that you specifically want to talk about today in terms of, you know, reaching out to the youth, talking to a younger audience? This is everyone's first DNC. This is my first DNC.
What's your first DNC?
It's my first time in Chicago. It's great. It's. I don't really like deep dish pizza.
You don't like deep dish pizza? I went
tried
to school
it.
in Chicago.
I tried it.
Where did you go?
I went to Rutgers.
No, I mean into deep.
Oh, for deep
Giovanni's.
dish. Where did we go last night?
You gotta give it one more try.
We. What is it? Lou's?
Lou's, yeah, Lou's are pretty good. You don't like it, huh?
No, it was not. I think thin crust is better.
Deep dish when I come to Chicago, but you know, even if we disagree over pizza, that we can agree on policy.
Potentially. So actually, speaking of policy, are you? This is something I've been meaning to ask, but there's a meme called the Ro Khanna cycle. Are you familiar with this meme?
I'm familiar with it.
Okay, what do you?
Politicians don't know their own memes?
Do you see the memes that people post about you online?
I've seen the Ro Khanna cycle meme.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think it's fine. I think, look, people in politics. I'm not. I have ideas that are new and complex. I support innovation. I support entrepreneurship. I support technology. I support wealth generation. But I believe that wealth should be taxed and that we should have progressive policies of Medicare for all and free college. And so some people are like, well, how can he support policies of innovation and entrepreneurship but also be a progressive? And it's because I have this vision that you have to have both wealth generation and progressive policy. I am someone who believes deeply in human rights and believe deeply in standing up for human rights because of my grandfather, who spent 4 years in jail and part of Gandhi's independence movement. And yet I have a very hopeful and aspirational vision for America, that we can get there, and a pragmatic vision of how we get there. And so some people say, okay, are these contradictory? But I think people who are at the edge of interesting contradictions are helping shape new ideas. It doesn't mean they're always right, but I embrace that.
Okay, let me ask you something about the wealth tax. I agree with you, and I do think that there's nothing inherently wrong with wealth generation. I guess like there's something a little bit wrong with the way that people generate wealth in terms of the extraction of surplus labor value, but we don't even need to get into that. What I want to ask specifically is the idea that people claim that a wealth tax is completely impossible. What do you say to those people?
Just not true. I mean, if you tax, first of all, why not try it to say before you say it's impossible? What's going to happen?
Maybe we do already try it. Property taxes, right?
Yeah, exactly. And 93% of wealth is in America. So what are they going to do? Are they going to take their money and put it in China? Come on. They're not going to take their money and put it in India. They're going to pay the tax. And what are they going to buy, all artwork? I mean, no, they're not. They're still going to have a lot of things in assets and property and cars and stocks. And yeah, there's going to be some amount that you won't be able to tax, but that's an administrative problem that can be fixed, and you're going to be able to generate a fair amount of revenue based on that. You should also have a tax on financial transactions, of stock transactions, that a lot of other countries do. You should have a step up in basis. When you want to give your money to your kids or your grandkids, they should have to pay for the appreciation that's happened in your stock. Right now you can buy a stock at $100, it goes to $1,000, you give it to your kids, and they don't have to pay that entire capital appreciation. So there are things we can do that allow people to build wealth, but then tax it so that everyone has health care, child care. You know what the biggest challenge, Hasan, in my view in this country right now is people who are drowning in debt. You talk to 20 and 30-year-olds. They're drowning in debt because of education, because they, like me, I took out $80,000, $90,000 of loans, but it became like $160,000 because of all the interest. You kept having to pile it on. They're drowning in debt because of educational loans. They're drowning in debt because of credit card, and it's charging 30% interest. and they're drowning in debt sometimes because of medical bills. That's crazy when you have my district producing more wealth in one zip code than has ever been produced in the history of humanity.
Speaking of your district, actually, what do you think is going on with the tech bro mentality that I feel like for a long time, a lot of the tech evangelists were firmly committed, it seems, to the Democratic Party. And I feel as though there's a little bit of a change. You got the All In podcast, those guys, and many of these like entrepreneurs who are now finding themselves in the throes of the Republican Party more and more. Do you have an opinion on that? Do you know why that's happening? I personally think, not a big fan of a lot of the tech giants in general. I assumed that they were always Republican, and now they're more open about it. But, was there a genuine ideological shift in Silicon Valley in your assessment?
There has been a slight shift. I mean, 2/3 of people are still supporting the Democrats, but it used to probably be 4/5. So there has been some movement, and the people who are not supporting Democrats are louder. There are a number of reasons. One is something where I think the party should correct. I think we've been unnecessarily hostile to Bitcoin and some of the digital assets. And we can debate whether they have innovation in financial instruments. But at the very least, they're a currency that a lot of people around the world use. They're people who use it in authoritarian nations, who use it in nations with inflation. And we shouldn't be as negative on it. So that's created some negative vibes, and those folks tend to be loud. Then there are folks who are younger in Silicon Valley, many of the PayPal guys, and they don't believe in the state having a positive role. And I think that's just...
I think they don't believe in the state, period.
Yeah, and that's just a misunderstanding of history. Because Tesla was funded by Obama. SpaceX was supported by Ash Carter. The Silicon Valley came into existence because of Kennedy's call to go to the moon and NASA buying semiconductors. So there's a misunderstanding of history and the role that the state has played in allowing for innovation, and we've got to do a better job in making that case.
Yeah, let's talk about Elon Musk. What do you think about him being, in virtually every industry? Tesla was not only, it's not just SpaceX, which is an offshoot of NASA. It's like a privatization initiative that normally was handled by the state originally, right? So it takes a lot of government subsidies. I would say that, what's Elon Musk's internet service? Starlink, which now he also has Star Shield, I guess, which is like the more defense contractor side. That's, again, defense contracting, so that's still state subsidies in that regard. But more importantly, Tesla's green energy initiatives, or not Tesla's green energy initiatives, but as you mentioned, Obama's green energy initiatives and like credit swaps kept Tesla afloat at a time when he was damn near bankruptcy, which maybe we should have let him be bankrupt. But and now he's out here talking about how the government is overspending, that the government is spending far too much money, using this like ridiculous reactionary right-wing and somewhat populist sentiment to try to engage with the average person as though he is not taken in billions of dollars and have generated this immense wealth as a direct consequence of government subsidies. Why do you think he's made this dramatic shift to the right?
Well, I'm going to recommend that he comes on your podcast.
His baby mama was on my podcast back in the day, Grimes. We keep in touch sometimes, but I don't think he's too fond of me.
Well, I think if he believes in speech, you should have a conversation.
I don't think he believes in speech.
But I think that would be fascinating. It would get a lot of attention. But look, I think that I made this case directly to him. I know him. I've gone on his spaces or Twitter spaces, and I've said that the role of the state is critical to the economic engines in your companies, but also in Silicon Valley in general. And look, is there waste and duplication in government? Of course there is. And you can talk about having more efficiency in government while recognizing the role of government. But we've got to persuade people like Elon. He said he had voted for Obama twice, and I think that we can still make the case to people about why the Democratic Party in government is better for innovation, for job creation, and maybe some of them are going to be lost, but I'm hopeful that others will see the light.
Do you feel like it's too much short-term thinking, like immediate profits, trying to max out the earnings every quarter instead of like having bold, like a bold agenda for the future that requires maybe a little bit of government funded research and larger government initiatives overall.
I certainly think that short-termism has taken place in this country, which is why we've had the hollowing out of research and development budgets. We've had the hollowing out of investment in the country, and the government can take more long-term bets on things like the mRNA vaccine, on things like GPS, on things like the internet. There's a reason that those were funded by the government, because they weren't subject to short-term quarterly profits. And what has made America work in the past has been the combination of the two. The government funding fundamental research, fundamental science, the government funding the scaling of key industries and communities, and the private sector also innovating to commercialize, because you don't want a Soviet-like war economy where everything is being done by the government and you don't have any consumer goods. So it's the combination that has made America work.
Okay. Agree to disagree on certain aspects of that, but let's switch gears a little bit and talk about, I guess, war instead of the war economy. There is, it seems, especially in my generation, a genuine disconnect with the way that voters feel about American foreign policy and the way that politicians react to American foreign policy. I wanted to ask you a little bit about, obviously there's protests happening outside of the DNC in terms of demanding a ceasefire in Gaza. Why do you think there is such a disconnect?
One, I think there isn't a full understanding of the history of the region. As someone who has studied British colonialism because of my grandfather, British colonized India, they colonized Ireland, they got rid of all the textile industry in India and Ireland, and after the Ottoman Empire, they established colonial rule over large parts of the Middle East, including Egypt and including what is now Palestine. And the Balfour Declaration was the original sin there, where, yes, we had Jewish self-determination, which I believe in Jewish homeland, but the Palestinians were only given civil and religious rights. They weren't given political self-determination. And that was a British problem. And then from 1936 to 1939, the British, through armed violence, suppressed a lot of the Palestinian self-determination. And I just think that history isn't fully known or taught in America. And what I believe is that we need to recognize Palestinian self-determination for a Palestinian state, and recognize Jewish self-determination and the right of Israel to exist as a secure nation. And if you come with that framework, which I believe is rooted in justice, then you say, okay, we look at this conflict, and Netanyahu, we can't just continue to have a blank check to Netanyahu when he is not coming to the table on peace. We need to put pressure on Hamas, and we are putting pressure and should put pressure and condemn their atrocity on October 7th. But we also need to put pressure on Netanyahu. And instead, what is happening is usually our administration goes there, and then we basically provide cover for Netanyahu adding terms, and we say that he's accepted it, and Hamas doesn't, and people keep dying.
So that you actually brought up a really interesting point, because this has just happened. There was Axios reporting that just came out that Anthony Blinken, in the latest round of talks, again did the same exact thing that you just mentioned, which is to claim that Hamas actually is sullying the terms and conditions of the deal, a ceasefire proposal that America had proposed that said it was Israel's own proposal, where obviously Israel killed the principal negotiator on the Palestinian side a couple weeks prior to that. And Anthony Blinken just yesterday said, oh no, Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to the deals of this proposal. And then it came out during this, literally in the past 24 hours that no, Benjamin Netanyahu had not agreed to the terms and conditions of the proposal once again. I personally fear, I do not want another Trump presidency. And I personally fear that, electorally speaking, obviously I think it's unconscionable. I consider what Israel is doing to be a genocide. I'm very open about that. I consider Israel, alongside all of these human rights groups, from Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and Israeli human rights groups like B'Tselem, to be an apartheid state even when it's not conducting offensive operations in Gaza. Having said that, however, beyond all of that, I think that there's the morality of the situation, which I think is unconscionable, but then there's also the electoral consequences of leaving someone like Benjamin Netanyahu, who is right-wing, who is very right-wing, who is aligned with Donald Trump. There's other reporting coming out now that he might even have private conversations, private correspondences about the ceasefire negotiation with Donald Trump directly. Leaving that out on the table without, while we have an election coming up, is, I think, leaving too many cards on the table for a foreign actor to potentially end up changing the trajectory of the American election in a pretty significant way. Do you feel like the Democrats are seeing that as a reasonable threat in terms of like what Benjamin Netanyahu might be able to do that would potentially lead America into war as well, into this conflict directly? Do you feel like within the caucuses there is like a genuine perceived threat of such a reality?
Well, I agree with you on the danger of Netanyahu. I would use different language in characterizing Israel. I mean, what I believe is that Israel is illegally occupying the West Bank in Gaza, and that that occupation is illegal. But I've been to Israel. I think Israel should exist as a secure state, and that Israel is an ally. But we should be against the occupation. We should be for a two-state solution, and we should recognize a Palestinian state and be one of the 143 countries around the world that does that, which in itself would be a bold policy. So while I don't use some of the language you do, I just a disagreement. I am quite progressive on the issue, and I was one of 37 Democrats who voted against a blank check and giving offensive aid to Netanyahu because of the concerns of human rights. And I have no love for Hamas. I think they have been engaged in brutal terrorism, but I don't think that the solution is militarily possible if eradication of Hamas, what Netanyahu is trying to do, is not achievable.
A reality that Defense Minister Yoav Gallant also has admitted, recognized. It's seemingly only Benjamin Netanyahu, Itamar Ben-Gvir, and Bezalel Smotrich that are refusing to recognize that reality, that Hamas is not a military solution, but it's a political one.
What we should have done is listen to our allies, the Gulf allies, the Saudis, Jordan, Egypt, and participated in a summit on the future of Palestine and brought in Palestinian civil society, brought in Israel, Egypt, and say, how do we work towards a two-state solution that is an alternative to the governance structure of Hamas? But the first thing we need to do is bring an end to the war. And what Netanyahu's condition that he wanted, which is to have a continued presence of Israeli troops on the border of Egypt, that's not just opposed by Hamas, that's also opposed by Egypt. And so my view is that we need to pressure Hamas through diplomacy in Qatar, through diplomacy with Egypt, through outreach and clarity with Iran to make sure that Hamas is releasing the hostages. But we also need to put some pressure on Netanyahu, because otherwise Netanyahu can continue to defy the United States. If there's not a ceasefire, and if Iran engages in any kind of retaliation for the assassination of Hamas's political leader, then you'll risk the start of a broader war in the Middle East, and that's a big risk to world peace and
with the potential of American troops also being deployed in the region with carriers all surrounding the Arabian Peninsula at this moment.
Exactly, and Lindsey Graham's already cheerleading for a war in Iran, and Netanyahu would want nothing more than to drag us into a war against Hezbollah and Iran, which I vehemently oppose. So I think that this is a time, Mehdi Hasan has written about it, that we need a pivot from Vice President Harris. I'm glad that they're engaging, but we need a pivot like Hubert Humphrey had in the Vietnam War. The problem is Humphrey did it in October, and if Humphrey had done it in September, he may have won. But Vice President Harris should give a speech. Here is how my vision is going to differ on the Middle East. And that speech should be about not just a permanent ceasefire and a release of hostages, but making it clear that we're going to uphold the Leahy law, that the State Department is going to uphold international law, and that Netanyahu is not going to get a blank check, and that Netanyahu has really defied the administration, and that we're going to hold both sides accountable for ending the violence that is making Israel less secure, that is making the hostage families less secure. Yeah,
no, that's great. Do do you feel like there is a real hurdle in terms of what Kamala Harris can say versus what kind of pressure she could potentially apply internally, as she is still currently a part of the Biden administration as the vice president?
I think the biggest way to get a shift is to make a speech about it, or to do an interview. Do an interview with you. I mean,
No, I agree.
You know, and then that she is the nominee. She has extraordinary power now. In the administration, I think that would push the administration in the right direction. And so that is what I have said publicly. That is what I've said privately. And I say that not just because it's about an election. It's about human lives. I've got people in my district who have had 16, 17 people and their families killed in Gaza. I've also had people who had family or friends killed on the October 7th attack. And what I want is for this violence to end. And what I want is for a shift in foreign policy. Anyone who thinks that this foreign policy of ours has been successful when we've had a war for 11 months, 40,000 people dying, is just wrong. There's no historian who's going to think, yeah, that was great policy. It's obviously been a failure.
Yeah.
We have to wrap on this space because it's reserved at
Okay.
7:15. But if you want to continue, walk.
Okay, we can do that. You want to walk and talk?
Walk and talk works.
All right, let's do it. This space is cool.
We should go down this way.
So what do you do for fun?
I spend time with my kids.
Do you work out?
I swim, and I go on walks. That's my form of workout. But I don't go. I used to when I was younger go hit the gym, but that has.
You're kind of tall. You don't ball?
Huh?
You don't ball?
I used to. I don't.
I don't know where we're going. This way? We're gonna go this way.
Do you work out? You look like you work out.
I work out a little bit. Excuse me. Which way are we going? Down? Who's your favorite Republican congressperson?
I like Mike Gallagher. He just left Congress.
Okay, this is a safe pick. Someone who just retired.
I'm trying to think of someone who's there right now. Brian Fitzpatrick is a good guy.
This way.
He represents my hometown of Bucks County. I've done a lot of builds with him. Those are two at the top of my head. I work a lot with Todd Young. He's a senator from Indiana. We've done bills on chips and signs.
Who's your favorite Democrat? Who's your favorite Democratic congressperson?
I like Jamie Raskin. He's really thoughtful.
Okay.
He's cerebral. He understands a lot of history.
I feel like a lot of people like him.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Who's your favorite, other than me?
I don't know. Who's my favorite? It's hard. Maybe. I really like Ilhan Omar. I like Rashida Tlaib. I like AOC. I like the whole squad. Yeah. Bernie, of course, as well.
Where are you? Are you all in on Harris, or are you waiting and seeing, or where are you?
I'm waiting and seeing. I would say that, is there a quieter area that we can go to specifically, like maybe not as cluttered? Because we're right in the gate. Oh, you have to leave?
In like 5 minutes.
No, it's all good. If you guys gotta go, it's fine. Yeah, that might be a little bit better.
So you want to just do it in the lobby?
Yeah, the elevator lobby might be better, yeah. You asked how I feel about Harris. Am I like fully in the tank? No, I would like to, I think that the Democratic Party, I'm very critical of the Democratic Party at times. And I think that they've done a bunch of things that are very, very different than how the Democratic Party normally operates. I feel like one of the biggest issues that I have is that they run scared. Like the Dems, oftentimes they run scared. They're very afraid of being called a radical. They're very afraid of progressive policies or like signing their name on progressive policies. And I think when Republicans run the narrative of crime hysteria, when they run the narrative of immigration panic, I think that's pretty successful. And Democrats don't usually counter narrative against that. And then of course you leave a lot of falsehoods on the table when you don't counter message against that. And then all of a sudden polls reflect that reality. And Dems love focus testing.
How would you counter message on crime and immigration?
Easy. Look at the data. Crime is at an all-time low. The minor blip that happened in crime mostly focused on homicides, and it was a one-off. It of course immediately went away. Now it's down 40% in places like Philadelphia. So, and even at that time, people were that's a fact. Use facts to address the made-up hysteria from Republicans. These are falsehoods. They're running on complete falsehoods. They're running on emotional anecdotes. And obviously, when you see a lot of homelessness, you think, oh, that's crime. That's a criminal. Like immediately, that's how people personalize the crime that they're experiencing. When in fact, like there is no organized retail theft. The notion that local news and national networks were running on organized retail theft while showing National Retailers Association numbers on shrink, when shrink was only going up, adjusted to more foot traffic, more people going out and shopping, was ridiculous. That was something that they could have easily addressed, and instead they did not do that. And I would say we, during the red wave that didn't really happen, but it turned into a red puddle. Like I think, like in places like New York, Democrats leaning on that crime narrative and that crime hysteria, actually led to worse results for the Democratic Party in comparison to other places.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, like outside, like right here.
Yeah, and they'll let us right now.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that at the time I was. Oh, sorry. My uncle, I know you know him.
Yeah, Cenk, yeah.
So he got swept away by the crime narratives. Like he became pretty, in my opinion, reactionary. We debate all the time about this stuff, especially on Thanksgiving. I call it Thanksgiving. He comes over. We debate on issues that we disagree on. And at the time, I kept trying to be like, no, look at the data. Like you're wrong. There is no like organized retail theft happening. There's no like progressive DAs that are letting criminals off the hook or anything like that. And I think Larry Krasner, all things considered, not being kicked out, even though they undemocratically tried to push him out in Philadelphia, and then the murder rate going down, homicide rates going down in Philadelphia is a perfect response and a perfect example.
Doing your homework and knowing your facts.
That's what I want. I want Democrats to just like address
like immigrants
the truth.
Don't commit more crimes than those who are native born.
Thank you. Exactly. The idea that like immigrants are doing unimaginable crimes on a regular basis. Donald Trump says at his rallies that hundreds of thousands of Americans are being murdered by immigrants every year. That is an abject lie. The actual data shows that it's 23 homicides per year that undocumented migrants commit.
Is that the case?
23. In the fiscal year 2024 so far, 23 homicides have been committed by undocumented migrants. How insane. And then he tries to pair that up by saying, and Republicans do this all the time, fast and loose with data. They play fast and loose all the time. They say, oh, what about the fentanyl deaths? 90% of the drugs that are crossing the southern border, or just all of American borders, are apprehended at regular points of entry. That's the Department of Homeland Security's own data, right? That's border apprehensions, right? They're not actually coming in the pockets of like otherwise law-abiding abuelas.
What about the other
from
10% though?
Yeah, okay, that's a great concept, but like that's not how you write policy, right?
Yeah.
It's like saying, okay, 23 too many murders, right? Like you could say that, but ultimately there's 10,000 plus homicides happening in this country. Like it would be like your house is on fire and you're worried about the color of the curtains. You know what I mean? Like it's a minor aspect of a major problem. So it's just pure Republican hysteria, hyper focusing on migrants, and then lying about this situation by hyper focusing on these anecdotes that are not,
What's your
resembling
hope that the
reality.
progressives are going to emerge as a big force in the next 10 years in American politics?
I don't know if the progressives will emerge as a big force in the next 10 years in American politics. I have no idea.
You got to keep growing. You'll get a big platform.
I think overall, I try to do what I can. I care a lot about, labor unions. I care about building different forms of organizing to ensure that even if the Democratic Party is not always going to have your best interest in mind, you can at least force them. You can create like additional pressure valves to ensure that they do things, because ultimately this is a democracy and people do have to, like, our elected representatives have to respond to the pressure.
But we have progressives who are pushing for policies on a living wage, Medicare for all, free college, getting people out of debt, the medical debt, the student debt, the credit card debt, and most importantly on a just foreign policy, which I think we will move towards. I mean, more and more, 37 of us voted against the offensive weapons to Netanyahu. There's a greater understanding that we've got to have a move towards peace and not overseas wars, and that Iraq was a colossal mistake, and that we don't want to get into a war with Iran.
I know, but I think ultimately American foreign policy is too deeply tied to the defense contractors. So in that regard, it's very difficult. I feel like there's always bipartisanship. There's always bipartisan consensus on American foreign policy. I don't know. I just don't think that Americans also, by and large, care about foreign policy all too much. Even with respect to Israel and Palestine, it's at the forefront of a lot of people's minds, but ultimately they won't make. I think the Democratic Party and the Republicans both rely on people not making an electoral calculation on that, on a foreign policy. But as you mentioned with LBJ, foreign policy is not usually top of mind until it becomes the only thing that people care about. And I think leaving so much of this conversation in the hands of Netanyahu with the bear hug strategy is a genuinely, like, I can't comprehend it. Like, I think it's a genuinely scary prospect.
Yeah.
Both a scary prospect from, the continuation of Israel's offensive siege in Gaza, which is, completely unacceptable, but also genuinely scary because there is a capacity to open up a multiple front war here, and that would require American troops.
Well, that's what needs to be avoided, and that's why we need a pivot.
Yeah.
And, but I think that progressives like me calling for that and voting that way and trying to shift the policy, and I'm hopeful that the Vice President will do it. I think it'll be helpful for her in reestablishing trust with the hundreds of thousands of voters she'll need, not just in Michigan, but in a lot of these battleground states.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope. I mean, I'm waiting to see something from the Harris ticket that shows that, but I think that a deviation on foreign policy requires genuine ideological commitment, an ideological commitment to peace.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that, like, Kamala Harris wants to win, and I like that. I think that's good. I hope that they make that calculation and choose to do the right thing in that regard. But I think people want assurances,
I understand that. There are too many people who have died, and for me it's personal, given my grandfather's history with colonialism, that we have a just recognition of the Palestinian self-determination in addition to a secure Israel. And I look forward to continuing this conversation in the months and years ahead, because I think you're a very important progressive voice, even where we don't see always eye to eye, and you may not always agree with me. I think that we've got to have more open conversation, honest conversation, and we've got to move this country in a direction that recognizes that so many people have been left out economically, and that has a more just foreign policy.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't forget, let me get that off you.
Yes.
So,
I found the video where I accosted Gates, and you were right there.
Oh, good.
all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Hey, for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
It's me. I interviewed you for Wired Politics Lab podcast.
Yeah. What's happening?
I'm just covering the convention and influencers.
All right. Let's do it inside. I'm cold.
I just took a quick
Penthouse pass.
No.
Which ones do you have?
I don't have the penthouse pass.
So you just have to come back to the main lounge if you want to back up here.
I think we do. We want to roam around first, maybe. What do we think? Let me look at chat, and I'll give you a quote in a second. 1 second. What did you guys think about that? You like that interview, chat? How about you like this top of the hour ad break? Which I forgot to run. Well, I didn't forget, but I didn't want to do a fucking 3-minute ad break with Ro Khanna there. Okay. I'm going to run it now. Okay, here it is.
I think that was great. I was monitoring chat. They were liking it.
Okay, good. All right, what's up? What's happening?
Okay, so I just want to know what you're thinking about.
Remember our conversation?
Yes.
So much of what I said literally turned out to be the exact case.
Yeah, that's literally why I stopped recording because we already have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just want to know, like, you've been here for a couple days now, right? What are you thinking about it? Has the experience been good? Just what has it been like?
I love Chicago. I don't like how much police presence is out here. I think it's a little bit ridiculous. And I don't like deep dish pizza, but I love Chicago. I've never been here before.
Okay, but what about covering the DNC?
Oh, in terms of covering the DNC, I mean, it's great. It's I don't know. I mean, I watch news like a 75-year-old. I watch the news like I'm a 75-year-old Fox News watcher, a Republican, and I watch the news like a 75-year-old MSNBC watcher, a Democrat. So seeing all of those people that I normally yell about every day in action in the real world, it's unique. It's a unique experience. I like that. In terms of like seeing the process, I mean, I think that's
Or
stuff
just creating your own stuff and like meeting with lawmakers. Has that been, a good experience?
I think
'Cause I know the logistics are good.
I think the Ro Khanna was the first lawmaker I met so far. Oh well, Ed Markey.
Oh, okay, and then like the logistics seem like they're kind of rough, but has that mostly been solved?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Democratic Party is trying to do their very best to manage this new world of online content creation. It's difficult. I get it. I have a hard time explaining what I do to normal people. So, like, we're like a two-man CNN operation here. Like, we have a roaming camera with a backpack. We have a regular desktop set up. Trying to explain that to the DNC was a little difficult. Let's go inside. I'm freezing. Sorry. I'm literally.
I think we have to go in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, young man. Come on in. Thank you.
You call me young man. Oh, damn it.
Hi, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Let me finish this, and then afterwards.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, I think like do you think it's been good, and like at the end you're like creating.
I mean, they were very accommodating. They were very accommodating after I was able to like communicate to them what I'm trying to do. And this morning we had to like literally pull a direct line of Ethernet cables into like the creator lounge upstairs, like one of the spaces that they have allotted for the creators. I basically took over. I'm occupying the creator lounge right now and doing like a 8-10 hour live stream from there.
And they're letting you do that.
Yeah, they're letting me do that. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you both. Appreciate it. Have a
Oh,
good
thank
time.
you. All right, what's up, man? Here, let's do a better one here.
Good one? Good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Have a good one. All right. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I freestyled the shit out of the interview. I think that's not too bad for freestyling. Right? I feel like I should have probably, I don't know, I didn't have any notes or anything. Chad, Hasan is a crazy Turk for preferring America over Turkey. Chicago's a shithole city and a shithole country, not gonna lie, you're wrong. I think Chicago's wonderful. You're wrong. Should we go walk around? Let's go to the press area again. Let's go see what the fuck they're up to over there. Oops, sorry. King, you were lobbying Ro? I don't think that's how that works. All right, last day we're gonna make a rush for the floor. If we don't get floor access, we're just running for it. Like a streaker. No, I'm just kidding. If the DNC's watching, that was a joke. I'm joking. Oh shit. We'll go this. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, nice to meet you, my man. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, though. I was like... Start was rough. Ro was really listening to you, and he nodded the chat. Yeah, there's actual celebrities here like Spike Lee. You need to try another deep dish place. Whoa, what is that? The mayor's pub? So all the mayors are in there? Wait, I gotta ask. How does this work? Are there mayors in here? Like just mayors? Oh, that's sick. We don't get access in there, do we? No, probably not. Do I have to be a mayor? What's up? Are you? Is that a mayor?
They're mayors or guest of mayors.
Oh, guest of mayors. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, my man. That'd be embarrassing if that was a mayor and I didn't know who. How the fuck am I? Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Damn, bro, what are those shoes? God damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, yeah. Thank you, yeah.
No problem. Have a good one. Are you running around?
I'm working for the convention, so.
Oh, okay. What's up? Maybe.
Okay, my brothers watch you.
Uh-huh. You're watching you right now.
Okay, hopefully that doesn't end up on there, but can I take a selfie and send it to my brothers?
Yeah.
They would die. Okay. Awesome. It was so nice to meet you, Nifra.
Nice to meet you, Nifra Hasan. Have a good one. Okay.
Are you gonna give me a hug again? I'm sorry.
Okay. Hi.
Can I give you my card?
You sure?
Is that okay?
It's fine.
I watch you all the time.
Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. I'm literally watching you right now.
How do we get into the press pool? Or is it right here?
Oh yeah, it is.
Is Tim Walsh about to start speaking today? No, right?
You got it.
Oh, they're doing like roll call or something, right? I think. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I wasn't.
You in my way, bro.
Yeah.
You're good.
Am I crazy? Like, isn't this the way? I don't remember walking this much.
Hi, it's a convention.
Hi.
Love you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm Sierra. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Love
you.
your streams. Such a big fan. Nice to meet
You're on it now.
you. No, oh my God.
You want to take a photo?
Bro, you don't even understand right now. This is crazy. No, like, whoa, this is so.
Thank you for watching. What's up?
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We hit Cenk at our Progressive Central event this weekend. I'm
Oh,
the guy who was
cool.
trying to help get to Milwaukee, but it didn't go so well.
Uh-huh.
Connections to the RNC. But
Oh.
I'm the executive director of our Wisconsin Revolution. So
Oh, hell yeah.
your 2016 breakdown videos are what got me into politics.
Oh,
I was able
wow.
to tell Cenk that yesterday at
That's sick.
Central. I actually stood on the panel with him. But yeah, huge fan of your work. Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, I love that. Does somebody mind taking
Is he
this?
taking it or?
Oh, come on. Thank you, sir.
All right, nice to meet you, my man.
Up David, trying to send you offers for Progressive Central.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. Yeah, let's do it. Oh Oh man. Okay. We're doing selfies only going forward.
Thanks so much, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Rockers.
Oh hell yeah. Wait, is this the way? Is this? This is the way to get to the. Hi.
Do you know Versha, editor-in-chief Teen Vogue?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going? They gave you a whole room.
They
today.
did. Well, I kind of occupied like a piece of the creator lounge upstairs. I just took it over.
Oh, you just set up your place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They let me do it though, which is
Great.
cool.
You deserve it.
What was
Take up
that?
space.
They just hate you? Oh, that's crazy. Sorry. I know. I just interviewed Ro Khanna. That was kind of weird. It was kind of a trip. Ed Margey showed up on stream. It was cool.
Oh, you're getting all the. Who else are you talking to?
Come in for a drink? I don't know. I don't drink. You want to drink with these guys? I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know who they are.
What is this? What is the area here? What is this?
We're Pfizer. We're a big payments company.
You're what?
We're a big payments company. We're Pfizer.
Pfizer?
Yeah.
No, I mean I'm good. I'm not gonna drink.
Well, your people can have a drink, or you can have.
You guys,
we have
you want to
food as
drink?
well.
No, Taylor, you want to drink?
You want to drink? We have
Probably
food,
not.
some food, no?
No, I'm good. Thank you, man.
All right, well, whatever.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, of course. No, awesome guys.
Wait, what kind of food y'all got?
You have to check it out.
What's up, Matt?
How are you?
I'm good.
Sandwiches.
We have like burgers and like.
Oh, you do? Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, cookies, bro. Okay. Yeah, come on. I've been walking around a lot. It's fine. I can have one cookie.
Do it.
Chocolate chip.
These are like the kind of cookies that you get in the cafeteria.
It's all right.
So what else do you have on your schedule?
For today, once the big speeches start, I'm just gonna go upstairs and live react.
My friend said I'm supposed to say hi to you and take a picture.
Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you getting just mocked by fans?
Shocking amount, yeah.
Yeah.
I would not expect it here.
Yeah.
But
Were you at the 2016 DNC?
No, you were?
So this is your first one. What do you think so far?
Yeah.
it's all right. It's fun. I mean,
What's been like the highs and lows?
I met Amy Goodman.
Oh, I saw that.
That was sick.
I caught it.
Yeah. She had no idea who I was, but it's all good.
She doesn't
I love her.
I mean, she's such a legend though. I feel like she's in her own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that you were excited to see?
We'll see. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm eating.
I know.
I'm being rude.
It's hard to get food.
That is the only time I've had like sustenance.
They have like hot dogs upstairs yesterday.
They still do, but it's kind of ass.
Yeah. When did you start streaming?
We've been running around since 10, but we finally were able to start the stream at 12, I think. Or no, not 12, sorry. At like 1. But I was shooting stuff with Donnie, CNN.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait.
So is the food to your standards?
It's all good. I have something in my hand, sorry.
Food to your standards, good?
It's great, thank you.
Yeah, of course. I gotta have you guys. Enjoy.
Great.
Enjoy. Yeah, you guys, let me know, okay?
All right.
Big stay. Here all week, so come by again.
Wait, were you on Donnie's or did Donnie go on yours?
He came on mine too. Well, actually, we didn't film him on mine. No, he's filming something for CNN that he wanted me to be a part of.
Like content creators or what?
Yeah, it's like a documentary.
Yeah. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him at the protest yesterday too.
It's great.
So what else do you have on in store? Like, you're just gonna be here every day?
I'm gonna be here every day. I'm planning on looking at the big speeches tonight and reacting in real time. And then beyond that, just roaming around. That's what I've been doing so far. I'll probably link up with AOC tomorrow.
Yeah.
Trying to get an interview with Sean Payne.
Alright.
But
I liked his shirt yesterday.
oh,
That was good.
Trump is a scab.
So you don't have like one, they didn't set you up with one spot to stream, you're just kind of finding.
Now they did.
Oh, now they do.
Yeah, I think. If they keep letting me, if they don't take my credentials away,
No, they're very excited you're here. They're like very excited you're here.
But that's crazy because like I'm pretty critical of the Democratic Party.
I think they want to show that they have someone who's critical and that they, as they said today, like that they're open to dissent and that they can. That's like their narrative.
I mean, I straight up said Israel's doing a genocide to Ro Khanna's face on stream, which.
How did he react?
I mean, he's like one of the more pro-Palestinian Congress. I think so. I don't know. He's an interesting guy. But yeah, he was like, I wouldn't use that language, which I didn't like. I didn't want to prod him too much on it because he is like technically, I don't know, a little bit more to the left than the average American congressperson. So, but even then, it's like that's a no-no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a total no-no. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's a major disconnect that like the average human being and like the average American congressperson has. And that was actually the point of contention. Like I was literally being like, why do you think there's such a ginormous disconnect between the average American and like the congressperson that refuses to like even acknowledge or dare talk about certain things that are just like being seen by normal Americans.
Seen all day, every day on the internet.
Yeah.
But they're in their own bubble, and I also think they're in their own like circle jerk kind of like echo chamber.
I get it though. This is it. This is the echo chamber.
Yeah.
Like I totally see it.
There are people here walking around with careers, you know? Like,
I know, but they're seen as, I think they're just like looked at as like weirdos, like the edge, like in the margins, and that wouldn't have even existed like. I think 5-6 years ago, you had Medea Benjamin and that's it. And she is like despised by these people. That's my other go. Maybe one day I'll get to meet her as well. The Code Pink lady, Medea Benjamin. I love her.
The Code Pink people are all over.
What's up? You wanna FaceTime your friend? It's all good. You can do that if you want. Oh, all right. All right. I saw you trying to FaceTime from afar. All right, we should probably leave this area. Where's the media pen?
Oh,
is it further down there?
You keep going down my road.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Are you going to Hotties for Harris?
Yeah, are you going?
Probably not. I don't know. Dude, I don't. They have an event. They have an event, Hotties for. I was talking to him. Explaining to him. Bro, there ain't no way I'll be able to figure out our way back. Goddamn. Yeah, but you don't have a. Yeah, but you don't have a. Yeah, that's true. What's up, man? Oops, sorry. That's the state legislator, right? I think. Yeah, oh yeah, Tennessee, yeah. That's the dude that.
I watch your Twitch all the time.
Nice to meet you, man. No, thank you. You want to take a photo?
Absolutely.
Okay. She was already going for it, so I was like. All right, nice to meet you guys. What?
We need them to come get us and bring them back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm chilling. I'm having a fun time. Walking around. I naturally find myself gravitating towards the media pen no matter what. It has a gravitational pull for me. I want to be around the freaks. You know? There it is. There it is. Well, oh, there's a creator lounge in there too. We can go back into the creator lounge. Tab or insert card, enter, grab, and go. What is that? What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. That is a New York Post columnist who is a reactionary dickhead. Dude, I'm so bad with like names, faces, that sort of thing, but I know my fucking demons so well. I always walk around here to see like who's around, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll see a journalist, like a cool, sick media person. And they're never here, unfortunately. What network is it? Oh, it's Newsmax. I was like,
Hi, sorry.
what's going on?
Not much, just getting ready for the show.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
I'm Brady, by the way.
Nice to meet you, my man Hasan.
Awesome, great, thanks. Cool vest.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to see what they're doing. Number one trusted source in news, baby. Newsmax.
Jesus. I didn't know you were that swole again.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Honored. Plus,
Right.
we're like family now.
How's it going?
I love, whenever I have like roaming time, I love coming over here. Well, one, because I like being around my uncle.
Yes.
Because I love him.
Nephew.
And I never get to see him, so this is great. I love being in his aura. And two,
I can't see you.
no, it's fine. And two, Newsmax, you know?
It was right
right there.
Just want to see what they're up to.
Oh, they're great. So at the RNC, they kept coming over, and Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend was like, Marcia and I watch the show together all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
He was really happy. And
I like that you also correctly called out Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend, which is what I also say. I don't know what his name is. I just know him as Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend, who has like the haircut of a man much younger than himself.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And his face, I like him as a person, which is disturbing.
Oh, no.
But his face looks like, like round 2 of a boxing match where they only got punched in like the eyes and they're starting to swell and everything else.
I think that's got to be like, that's alcohol. Right? It's like alcohol poisoning. It's the Alec Baldwin face.
Oh, yeah.
I also like seeing, what's up? You want to take a photo? Yeah. I also like seeing, like, because people trickle in through here, so I want to see,
everybody.
Who's coming in? I saw Chuck Schumer walk past, like, last time. Yeah, of course. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Hi.
Hi.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, I want to see what the new crop of Democrats are that roll in through here.
There was a guy that was like, that kid looks a lot like J.J. Abrams, and it was J.J. Abrams.
What the fuck's J.J. Abrams doing here?
Supporting. Hanging out with John. Hanging out with John Adirola.
What?
Hanging out with John Adirola, just chatting.
Oh, just chilling.
Yeah, but it was actually J.J. Abrams.
That's cool.
Well, yeah, this is the place where everybody comes by.
I know. This is where all the cool people come through.
There were a lot of cops here earlier. I thought it was like Obama time.
It wasn't? Okay. What the fuck did John do to the top of his head?
So it was for a fundraiser.
Okay.
And he was going to dye it blue if he got enough subs.
Bro.
What's up? Long time no see.
Ridiculous.
What?
Come on.
What?
Did you see last night when Tim Walz's kids put the bunny ears over his head?
I did. It was very cute.
Will you do it to your uncle?
I don't know. I shouldn't do that. Anna's on right now. She's gonna get mad.
Yeah.
It's no. It's fine.
John is auditioning for Eurovision. No, because you have to dye your hair.
No, you know what he's auditioning for? The Kyle Kalinske spot. Bro, what is happening? It was for a fundraiser, apparently. It's fine.
It was
Yeah.
It was blue.
And my wife likes it, so I kept
It was for a fundraiser, and I really like it, so now it's my new look.
I'm fine with it. I don't like having longer hair. I like it as short as possible for working out, but my wife likes it, so I've kept it.
Okay.
How's the convention been going for you?
It's been fun. Talked to Ro Khanna and Maki. That was cool. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just freestyle it every time. It's been fine so far.
You hear mostly for interviews?
No, I'm just here to mess around, film, whatever.
Yeah.
And then do what I normally would do, which is react to the speeches anyway, but here, I guess. I haven't even gotten to that portion of the broadcast yet at this point. But,
Did you want to go on?
Nah, it's fine. I mean, he said he wanted me to go on, but it's all good. I don't want to disrupt you guys' flow.
I think it's just free flowing commentary.
No. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
Just my daughter is all I care.
Yeah. Who have you guys had? Who's been the craziest interview?
The craziest interview, there was a Charlie Kirk half-hour situation.
Why the fuck did you guys have Charlie Kirk on?
Because we had him on at the RNC, and he was just so full of himself. Like, we nailed it. He was bragging about how he chose J.D. Vance, and like it was basically him and the Trump boys that chose J.D. Vance.
Oh, I know.
And then to have him on and just be like, so how's that go for you?
He's still riding with J.D. Vance. He's excited.
Just a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah, no, it's great. They should lean into all of that. They should keep talking about, like, eliminating trans people, that certainly appeals to like the broader electorate for sure.
Well, he
and
did
and
that,
also national abortion bans.
Yeah. Well, and he's totally picked up the, like, if you don't have kids, you shouldn't have a say, basically.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have fucking kids.
He does.
He does?
He's got,
I think he does have.
Someone fucked him?
When he was pitching when his buddy was pitching his appearance, he's like,
Standing right here.
Oh my God. I would never say that about you, Michael Schur. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a kid. Mostly to make this argument, I think he had the kid for him. But yeah.
They're accessories. They're like fancy handbags.
Dude, he's always rolling around by himself. All those guys, like Benny Johnson, not allowed to be on his own any longer without his wife in tow when he's traveling. I wonder why. And it's not because he's having sex with women. I'll tell you that much.
I saw Matt Walsh in there in his Am I Racist?
Oh yeah.
His what?
His Am I Racist outfit.
How the fuck does the DNC let Matt Walsh in? He's like a terrorist.
Wait, that was actually him?
Yeah, that was actually
I thought that was just a guy who looked like him.
No, that was actually him, and they were shooting like beauty shots.
It is pretty sad if it's just a dude that looks like that. Like, and people are just like, oh my God, it's Matt Walsh. Like, fuck you. And he's just a nice guy.
It's just a really
He just
sweetheart. It is
happens
an
to look like the demon Matt Walsh.
At that point, shave your beard.
Yeah.
You gotta
New
crazy
glasses,
beard.
shave your beard, change it up.
Dye your hair blonde, as most people should. Yeah.
You did not look like Matt Walsh. I don't know why you had to do that.
I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah. Yeah, every time someone says, like, if I have a certain kind of glasses on and if I'm watching Matt Walsh, someone's like, that guy kind of looks like you. I'm immediately like, what? What are you talking about? I don't even wear these. I don't need to see. It's crazy.
You've been talking to people, or have you sat down with anybody fun?
No one. I've only, like I said, Ed Markey and Ro Khanna. I didn't interview anybody. I think I'm gonna do Sean Fain and AOC.
He was here a second ago.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jake and he were talking.
I missed him.
Yeah.
I love him.
He was like literally right here. I think.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're awesome.
Nice to meet you.
So I guess the schedule has been shifted.
All right, we're gonna roll out.
All right. Hey, great to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you as well. Nice to see you again.
Well, now I want a hug.
Okay, here you go.
Hug.
All right. Yeah.
Awesome. Dude, you're a real G. Google Hasan G word for more, guys.
G word? Like gusano?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Google it. I say cracker all the time, too. The fuck was that? What's going on?
I'm gonna bring it back.
Where else can we go?
Thank you. We'll be back.
I feel like our options are limited. What is in Think Big? What do you think is happening in there? I want to think big. What's up? What's going on in there? What do you guys do in Think Big headquarters?
Yeah, this is for Governor Pritzker.
It's for what?
For Governor Pritzker.
No way. Is he in there? Can I meet him? What? He's not here?
I said not here, maybe meet him over there.
I like thinking big.
Me too.
This is his headquarters?
Yeah, you can see him on stage in a bit. He's gonna make a speech.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
I want to see him on stage. I want to down Malort shots. Why does Jim Pisaka get to do that, but I don't get to do that?
Right? That's not fair.
I'll drink that garbage. I've heard it's ass,
Yeah.
but
Oh, no,
fuck
it's
it.
disgusting. Don't try it.
I've never had it. This is my first time in Chicago.
Me too.
So you don't work with JB Pritzker normally?
Normally not.
No, you just work at Think Big headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you work with JB Pritzker? Kind of. Okay.
Complicated, right?
So what? Like what? Can we go in there?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, we can't even go in there. God damn. I want to think big. I think big.
You think big out here. He loves people thinking big everywhere across America, right?
I like that. No, okay, but like, what happens in there? Are they just like chilling? Is it just like special guests of JB Pritzker?
Yeah, it's like delegates and all the board stuff.
Celebrities? Not really.
They already
Just-
have their thing.
What's their thing?
Everywhere else?
I don't know. I haven't seen a single celebrity out here.
Really?
No.
Say
No.
again?
The media center?
No, this is Think Big. It's Governor JB Pritzker. Yeah. It's the governor's mansion. Have a good one. Don't worry, I got you. Yes, I am Hasan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, I got you. I took over your job. I'm telling people that this is the JB Pritzker governor's mansion and that you are not welcome. If they come up, I'm gonna be like, nah, sorry. Can't cut it. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What's going on? What? I do news. Thanks. He said, you do news, don't you? And I said, yes. And he said, keep it up. What if I was on the edge? I was on the fucking precipice of quitting. And then he said, you do news, keep it up. And that's what kept me going. I'm doing news again. I'm starting to get bold. I feel like if I see JB Pritzker, I'm gonna be like, JB.
I am such a big fan of yours.
What's going on,
I'm
man?
from Texas, so rural Texas. I just wanted to take a picture with you.
Of course.
That would be cool.
Let's do it.
I watched your stream since like 2016.
Hell yeah.
You're amazing. Thank you so much. For
Nice to
all you
meet you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm feeling bold. If I see JB, I'm gonna be like, you didn't let me in to the Think Big headquarters, and I'm big. I'm a big boy. You're a big boy. I like to think big. That was not very Liv Moss. Whoa. Excuse me. Sorry. This is quite literally the least interesting part of the DNC, where all the delegates are like doing the roll call and whatever. And it's, of course, the most interesting for everyone that's here, which is why the floor is currently closed. That's why there's a massive line behind you of like journalists and people with access trying to get into the floor, because all of the celebrities of the Democratic Party world are obviously in there. They're on the floor. So everyone is super stoked to be around them, I guess. Like this is the process part, which I, of course, think is fucking boring. What's up?
Mini Ranger with the Daily Beast. Do you have a quick minute?
Yeah, but let's go.
What do you think of the convention so far?
It's fun. It's hectic. That's it. It's fun and it's hectic.
What's been the standout moment for you?
I met Amy Goodman. I cried a little bit. It was embarrassing, but it was wonderful. She's my goat.
And anything else you're looking forward to?
I want to meet JB Pritzker. I want to see if he's a real big boy. I feel like, you know, maybe he's a fake big boy. Maybe he's wearing a fat suit. I don't know. I'm excited to test it out. Now that I said that, he's definitely not going to interview me, but we'll see.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll give you my card.
Thank you.
Anything else to add?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Have fun.
Thank you. What?
That reminds me.
What?
Ro Khanna gave me a card for you too.
What am I gonna do with these cards, bro? What? Thanks, man. Oh, there it is.
Who's that?
It's official. Like, she's the vice president, is now the presidential candidate. Yeah. It's happening right now.
Shouldn't you be covering that? Excuse me.
What's up?
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, let's do it. Bro, I don't care. Like, what? No, not you. Sorry, I'm talking to him.
Do you mind to take it, please? Thank
Like,
you.
okay, I miss Kamala Harris walking out that she's the presidential candidate. Like, I know.
All right, thank you, man.
We'll go back now. We'll go back up now. I'll text the people. Have a good one, man.
Thank you. I know where the entrance is.
All right, but we still need the. Oops, sorry. We still need the. Hi. We want to. What's going on, brother? What's happening?
What's going on, man? My name's John. I just want to tell you good job, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. What's up? Not on stream this time around. Not during the DNC, but potentially we're gonna do probably like a longer format. We'll see. No problem. Spoilers? It's not a spoiler, chat. I already said I was gonna do it. By the way, this is the one time where when I do the IRL portion, there's more people watching than like the sit down portion. Normally on my streams, when I'm doing a sit down stream, nobody fucking, when I'm doing a sit down stream, like people tune in and they don't like the IRL shit. But because we're out here, I guess, in the heart of the DNC, these fucking nerds are more invested in the IRL. That's the stench of fried food. You hungry? Bro, we really... Oh my God, gender neutral prayer room. Oh no. The Democrats, they brought Sharia law to Chicago. What was once called Chicago is now called Sharia-go. That's right, folks. What? Are we moving here?
Keep going.
Okay.
You got it, man. I'm feeling good.
What's going on?
I like your podcast.
Oh, thank you. What's up? Yeah. Nice to meet you. What?
Hi, we met briefly.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I talked to my husband about you. He's a really big fan, so I was wondering if I could get a picture.
Oh, of course.
Yeah? Okay. Can you find it? Go ahead.
JJ, yesterday.
Yeah.
The photo came out badly. Can I take another one with you?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Keep up the work. Stay brave. I know obviously you get a lot of hate online, but there's so many people that support you.
It is what it is, yo. It comes with the territory. Hey, what's going on, man? Hi, of course.
I have a lot of people who wanted me to ask me to try to get a picture with you.
Of course.
How you doing? You having fun? Are you in the creator program or are you with press?
I'm a creator for Kamala.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Things going well?
It's great, yeah. It's been going pretty good. I don't know. I mean, I had no expectations, so I'm having fun. What about yourself?
I just came up from the stage for the roll call, so that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, Christopher Wright.
Nice to meet you, Hasan. All right.
Quick question. I'm
What's
a huge
up?
fan. I'm a council member from Austin.
What's going on, brother?
I'm doing good. Can I get a picture real quick?
Of course.
I know you're busy doing your stuff. Do you mind? Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
Cool, I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you? Can you take a picture with my daughter?
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you guys.
So right now,
Damn, bro, you're doing crazy. You're doing tricks on it. You're doing tricks on it. Hold up. This is cinematic. This lens is cinematic as fuck, bro.
I know, it's great, but it's too tight.
Yeah, it's too tight.
I think it's a prime lens. Other one's a zoom, so it's going to be lower quality.
Fan meetup at the DNC, I knew it.
So we can get you like a 24mm prime, but yeah, the zoom function is really helpful for IRL. Probably best to keep it zoomed.
Penthouse can check if there's space. Wait, but my...
Wait, what? We get back everything just shoved into a corner.
Wait.
We should go back.
Wait, I know.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one.
You as well.
Can I take a picture as well?
Yeah. Nah, dude. What do you think? I'm gonna say no? Walk away?
Long phone. Look. Much nicer on person than on stream.
That's crazy. Have a good one. What's going on, brother? You want a photo?
Yeah, can I get a photo?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Dude, how'd you get
I
in?
got a good one. Make sure you like
I got invited. I'm with the DNC.
Yours, Kamala Harris' spokesperson.
Yes, they appreciated how much I love Kamala Harris, and I think that's why they were like, "You are the Democratic Party's most loyal soldier. You're a federal agent," is what they said, and I was like, "Thank you." That is
How much
true.
is the CIA paying you?
So much. That's how I was able to all own many houses, not just one, multiple homes.
Well, nice meeting you.
All right, nice to meet you as well. Have a good one, my man. What's happening?
How's it going?
It's going all right. How about yourself? What's up, Dante?
I'm actually, I'm from Jersey as well.
Hell yeah.
And my friend, actually, her mother grew up with your mother. So I've met your mom before.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a few years ago.
That's crazy.
What's her name? Hold on.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to. I
That's
don't
what she
know.
said. She's like, probably means nothing to him, but.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was at this summer concert with your mother 2 summers ago, and I was like, I always like to see you bring your chicken tendies to Hasan.
Wait, really? That's
Yeah.
wild.
But yeah, I'm here for the week. Not doing anything like, I guess, political, but you know.
Okay, you want to take a photo?
Sure. Yeah,
All right.
I'd love to. Yeah, I love your content. Been watching for a minute. Thanks,
Hell yeah.
man.
Nice to meet you.
Keep up the good shit.
Thank you. Have a good one. All right, let's go to the elevator area, I think. What's going on? Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Good, bud. Thank you.
We just kind of ego our way back up.
Let's see.
I don't think. Let's see.
I think they might
What's going on, man? Wait, is it going up to 8th floor?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Floor, please.
Let's see. All right, it's gonna F. It's gonna F.
But I just don't want to.
No.
Yeah. Do we have anybody going to?
It's not like that. Plus, it's not gonna be able to show anything right now because we're. No, I know. Don't worry. We're not gonna do it.
I'm going with you, yes.
Just go down.
What's going on? That was.
I don't understand what it is I do.
Is that the right place? Oh, we're on the wrong. Wait. Okay. That's crazy that they were like, maybe you can't come up. Like, what? My entire life is up here right now. I'm glad we did this though, because honestly, I'm willing to bet it's gonna get impossible to get up here.
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah,
Awesome, thank you.
of course. Have a good one. See, chat? That's what normal people are like. Normal people that come up and go, hey, can I get a photo with you? Hey, Hasan. Like, you know, I love watching your content. Abnormal people come up and will say weird shit and look like a fucking loser in front of 55,000 people. Don't do that, I think. Or do it. I don't really care. Oh, I'm hungry again. I think I saw pizza in the room when we were leaving, but I hope not. I was too invested in linking up with Ro Khanna after making him wait that like I had to run.
What are you doing? Hold on. Hey, Warner.
I'm doing great. What are you guys doing up here?
Can I call you Habibi?
Sure. What are you guys doing up here?
We're just trying to grab some sound bites and
Oh, hell yeah.
Speak to anybody that we should catch up with?
Oh, okay. I don't even know who was up here. We're just trying to get back to our...
How are you guys doing? How was the day going for you?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fun. Running around, you know.
Play
Hi,
basketball?
Hasan. Nice to meet you as well.
He's the one that Amy ran into the other day.
We might
With
want to
who?
talk to you about you.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
You're a star.
Oh, okay. It's crazy.
All right. Here we go.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, you got it.
We gotta have it up here and make us look really.
No, no,
It's
come
really
on.
hot.
It's hard. It's gonna be hard to make you guys look bad anyway. Come on now.
All right. Awesome.
You
Thank
like
you
that?
so much.
No problem.
All right.
Have a great night.
So I'm usually the tallest guy, but I don't know. You play ball or what?
I do play ball, yes.
Yeah.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. We got a ball up.
I got a kid that's in college. And,
Do you think you want to come on the show sometime? Just ask.
yeah.
On Democracy Now? Are you crazy?
You gave me your number.
What? Yeah, I got your number. I'll text you back.
I'll get
Yeah,
it.
of course, I'd love to come on the show. That's crazy.
I'll get one of the producers to reach out to you.
Okay, hell yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. Yeah. I wanted to say to those ladies, you betcha, so bad.
You're wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You... Bernie's on. Fuck, we gotta run. Fucking missing Bernie. Okay, run. Run. Shit. Oh shit. Excuse me. Sorry. No, it's all good. I mean, I don't own the space or anything. It's just sorry about that. Hi.
I'm Teffy.
Teffy, Hasan, nice to meet you. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you out of there. Okay, swapping over.
Swapping camera real quick.